Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, lovers, haters, wasted spacers. Thank you very much for continuing to support my channel. And thank you. It seems over the last few days, there's been a roller coaster of nonsense going on in the media outside my doing, I can tell you that. However, whether it's good press or bad press, it doesn't matter. It's brought in another quite a few more hundred people onto the channel. So welcome to Trev's channel, which is a great place to be, if I'm honest. This channel supports many other channels, and that's how it is on YouTube. You support each other, you lift each other up, whether it's good or bad. But anyway, what's the word for it? Any publication is good. Any press is good press. Whether it's good or bad, it's still press. It still promotes the channel. But there's loads of things. I've had lots of emails coming in, more than I've ever had before, out of support. It's a shame where we have in a situation, but you know what? We put things aside and we move forward. For everyone that watches my channel and all those subscribers who've known me over the last couple of years, I think it's hard to understand, but you know, I've spoke to people who I've said, have you ever watched my videos? Yep. I've spoke to many people. Have I ever threatened anyone? No. No, I haven't. Have I spoke about people that are fools that need gripped and need shaken? Yes, I have. Have I wanted to kick people up the ass? Every single day I've wanted to kick people up the ass. Have I wanted to grab people and get them to shut up? Of course I have. Yes, but I wouldn't wish harm on people. But there is a lot of idiots out there that need a good shaking, and that'll probably go down bad times when someone goes, Trevor said this. Yeah, you know, there's good and bad in the world. But anyway, what's going on? Well, I got a lovely message from my therapist at the charity who looks after me, Debs, and she said, Trevor, we have another veteran in here. We have a veteran here. Doesn't really know many people, is suffering. Would you possibly meet up for a brew? Yeah, of course I would. Yes, I would. Just to let you know, Debs, I have spoken to him. I'm going to meet him today in Ipswich at 11:30 for a coffee. We'll have a chat. And if I can help lift him and push him in the right direction, then so be it. If I can't, I can't, but I'll do my best. There we go. Yeah. Some people will be saying right now, is Trevor the right person to go and speak to somebody? Actually, I am. Yes. I'm not perfect. I have my flaws. Morning coffee. But loads going on this morning. Quite crazy that there was quite a few people tagging the Metropolitan Police on social media. You need to go and investigate this guy. You need to go and investigate this guy. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. Anyway, there we go. You know, I've already been to Suffolk Police, by the way. I actually took myself there to show them what was happening online. And they are currently looking at quite a few accounts. Right. But the Metropolitan Police, are they really the right people that you want to be tagging into stuff? Are they? Because it's now been proven that they are the worst police force in their 200-year history. The Metropolitan Police are racist. This is a report. A report's been done on the police. They are a racist, sexist, homophobic police force, and there is calls that they are going to be split up and sent different places. I mean, the police force, the Metropolitan Police, I've known for quite a few years. Now, bear in mind, there's a lot of retired Metropolitan Police officers that were fantastic at their job. Fantastic. Now, if I was going to do a report on the Metropolitan Police, you need to look at the demographics of who's in the police. Now, you may think, oh, Trevor, that's wrong, but you need to look at things. I would do a report based on all the different factors of the police, the different religions, the different sectors, the different creeds, colours, everything about them. Do your reports based on them, collate the information, do the percentages out of who are causing the issues, and root them out. But I don't think the whole police force needs to be tarred with the same brush. Just because you've got bad eggs in the police force doesn't mean the police force are all bad eggs. In the army, it's the same. You'll have bad eggs in the army. In every single employment, there is going to be good and bad. But you can't just say the whole place is crap just because of this or just because of that. Yes, the police force get a bad name, but that's because we don't put out any positive stories about them. We never see a good story in the media about the police because it doesn't sell papers. So we put the bad stuff in because people want to read about the bad stuff. We need to change that mindset, because there is a lot of good work being done by police forces. I know the police force up in Suffolk work extremely hard, but we need to look at things logically rather than just because someone says something's bad doesn't mean it's bad. If someone makes allegations about somebody, you need to look at that individual that's making the allegations and look about their history, because if they're doing this all the time, then the police are going to waste their time doing out investigations rather than look at who's causing them. Anyway, there we go. Some good news this morning, and it's good to hear that. I never knew this. Tennis icon Martina Navratilova had been suffering cancer. She had drawn up her bucket list. She didn't think she was going to make it through to Christmas, and she's managed to beat cancer. Touch wood, it doesn't come back. But yeah, quite sad to hear that. She says that her biggest win was not the 59 tennis major titles she won or the 6 Wimbledon champions. It was beaten to cancer. That's good to hear, isn't it? Sometimes it's nice to hear a little bit of good news, isn't it? So there we go. And here's some strange news, right? President Putin. Now, I don't know what's happening in Ukraine. I know there's a war on. I'm not an idiot. I know there's fighting. I know there's been lots of deaths. I don't know the mechanics of what's taking place at the minute. I know a lot of guys out there doing a lot of hard work and grafting. But clearly Russia has taken a battering. They have taken a battering. And Ukraine is decimated. I mean, the cities are wiped. It'll take years to rebuild that. But you can see that Putin's now struggling. In fact, the president of China flew to Russia to meet Putin to discuss talks about Putin possibly finding peace. Putin needs to come to a peace with Ukraine. It needs to happen. He's not going to take Ukraine. That's guaranteed, isn't it? Ukraine are fighting. Jesus. Ukraine men and women are fighting back, and they've done a fantastic job. But I don't think Russia will ever take Ukraine now. There needs to be some sort of peace deal orchestrated. And if China's flying in to speak to Putin, to tell him to calm down and stop what he's doing, then that's a good thing. In my books, that's a good thing. But here's another story which I'm sure will cause a lot of issues across in the stateside and to a certain demographic of people that are in a cult. Right, listen to this. King Charles has asked Prince Andrew to put his royal uniform back on and to join him at the Royal Victoria Order bash. So Prince Andrew's back in the fold doing certain things. See? Blood thicker than water in some cases, people. Yep. Andrew will be back in the fold eventually, as far as I can see. But there we go. It is happening. Listen, I'm overwhelmed at the amount of people coming back on the channel. It's great. It's great that we're growing. 85,150 people now on the channel. Might not be monetized. However, I'm getting more support now than I've had on the channel since I started it, actually. So thanks for that. I do appreciate it. We'll keep moving forward. Stay safe, people, and thanks for your support. Have a great day.